Welcome back to The Explainer. Look, if you're a focused learner trying to grasp a new concept without all the fluff, you are exactly where you need to be. Today, we're diving into something that is a literal game changer for entrepreneurs and local shop owners in India. We're talking about getting your business online and doing it without spending a single dime. Yep, you heard that right. We've pulled some incredibly practical insights from digital Daftar to show you how to build that digital footprint completely from scratch. So let's just get right into it, shall we?
Okay, let's start with the absolute biggest question that's probably keeping you and every other small business owner up at night. How on earth do you get noticed online for free? I mean, we live in a digital world that feels totally saturated, right? Giant corporations are throwing millions of rupees at flashy ads, so how does a local business or a startup actually cut through all that noise and get seen by the people who matter? It feels super overwhelming, but the answer? It's actually incredibly simple and totally within your control. And here is the core thesis for our entire explainer today. It costs 0 rupees. It just costs your time. That's the secret sauce right there. We are absolutely not talking about massive ad budgets or hiring some fancy consultant right out of the gate. We're talking about sweat equity. Building this digital presence just takes a bit of patience, some strategic clicking, and maybe a couple of hours of focused time. That is literally the only investment you need to get the ball rolling.
So, here's our playbook for today. First, why go digital? Second, the Google business listing. Third, building social media pages. Fourth, local business directories. And we'll wrap up with number 5, your digital strategy FAQs.
All right, part 1. Why go digital?
Look, consumer behavior has completely shifted. Whether you're running a massive enterprise or a tiny, cozy corner shop, going digital isn't just about looking modern anymore. It's about global recognition, building brand awareness, and most importantly, grabbing those customers who are already out there searching online. Think about it. People don't just walk down the street to find a service these days. They pull out their phones and they search. If you've got an online presence, you are perfectly positioned to catch those folks at the exact moment they want to buy what you're selling.
Moving on to part 2, Google business listing.
The steps for this are just incredibly straightforward. First, you just head over to Google Business and sign up with your existing Google account. Second, you punch in your business name, your physical address, and you literally drop a pin on the Google Maps so searchers know exactly where to find you. Third, pick your business category and throw in your contact details. Your phone number, email, the usual. And finally, step 4, you hit finish and wait for the verification code. It really is that easy to put your physical storefront onto the digital map.
Now hold on, let's manage expectations a bit regarding that verification step. This isn't one of those instant email verifications. On day 1, sure, you finish your sign up, but for days 2 through 6, you kind of just have to wait. Why? Because Google actually sends a physical postcard with a verification code to the real-world address you provided. By day 7, that postcard should show up, you open it up, type the code into your online dashboard, and boom, you're verified. Your listing will actually start showing up when people search for your business.
Okay, part 3, building social media pages.
Our source suggests kicking things off with the big 3, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And hey, here's an absolutely crucial tip. Keep your profile picture, which, by the way, should definitely be your business logo, identical across all of these platforms. I can't stress this enough. It's so important for building trust. If a customer finds you on Facebook and then hops over to Instagram to look you up, seeing that exact same logo instantly reassures them. They know for sure they've found your official page.
Let's quickly break down how you actually do this using Facebook as our example, since it's everywhere. First, click Get Started under the Business tab. Then, enter your name, category, and address. Step 3 is uploading that identical logo we literally just talked about. But step 4, that's where you get to be creative. Upload a descriptive cover photo. Please, whatever you do, don't just leave it blank. Put up an image that visually tells the story of what your business actually does. And finally, step 5, the easiest marketing you'll ever pull off, just invite your friends and family to like the page so you can get those very first followers.
Moving right along to part 4, local business directories.
So, platforms like JustDial, IndiaMart, and Suleika are absolutely massive in India. You can get a basic business listing on all of them completely for free, and honestly, you absolutely should do this. But quick caveat here. While getting listed is totally free, if you want the shiny, verified profile badge, or if you want these platforms to actually hand you direct customer leads, well, those paid features will cost you. So definitely go claim your free space, just be aware of where that paywall kicks in.
Now, let's say you've done all these free steps. You've put in the time and you're getting serious about scaling things up. Maybe you even have a little budget now from all your new customers.
Well, the next logical step would be considering hiring a digital marketing agency. Once you built that free foundation yourself, bringing in experts for maximum exposure makes sense. But remember, that is strictly after you've done all the free groundwork.
All right, wrapping things up with part 5, your digital strategy FAQs.
First up, the big one. How do I actually market my small business online? This is the overarching strategy question that always pops up the second those accounts are finally created.
Well, our source material gives us a super actionable list for this. You can start by writing articles for a website or a blog to really show off your expertise. You absolutely need to be actively posting on those new social media pages you just set up. You can also start collecting emails to send out newsletters. That keeps your brand right at the top of their minds. And eventually, you can explore paid advertising, whether that's online ads or even old-school print, radio, and TV. These are all incredibly cost-effective ways to steadily grow your brand.
Okay, next logical question. We know we have to use social media, but the specific question is, how can I promote my business on social media? Like, once I'm actually logged in, what are the mechanics of promoting it?
To answer that, we've got to demystify a couple of terms you are definitely going to hear. SEO, which is search engine optimization, and PPC, or pay-per-click advertising. Along with social media ads, these are your next-level strategies. See, once your free pages are set up, you start interacting with people organically. But when you're finally ready to put some actual money behind it, you use PPC to pay for your post to hit specific demographics. Or you use SEO to make sure your content ranks right at the very top of Google when someone types in a search for your industry.
And that brings us to our final FAQ to really lock in this action plan. Where exactly should I promote my brand? I mean, with a million options out there, where do you actually focus your energy?
Honestly, sticking to Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter is a fantastic start. But the real takeaway here is that just existing on these apps isn't going to cut it. You have to execute a strong marketing strategy. You need to use multiple platforms together, cross-promoting your stuff to make sure you're actually reaching your specific target audience. It is way more than just creating a page. It's about consistently telling your brand story across all of them. As we wrap up, I want to leave you with this incredibly provocative thought. Your customers are already searching. Will they find you or your competitor? That right there is the absolute reality of doing business today. Right now, people in your neighborhood, in your very city, are on their phones searching for the exact thing you offer. Taking these free simple steps today is literally the only way to make sure that when they hit search, it's your business popping up and not the guy down the street. It costs 0 rupees, it just costs your time. Thanks so much for hanging out with me for this explainer. Now get out there, claim your digital real estate, and let's start growing that business.